Wah, wah, wah. Hi everyone, welcome back, and today I'm going to be talking about my least favourite books that I read in 2018. I shouldn't have to issue disclaimers, but I'm going to. If some of these are your favourite books, that's fine. We all have different tastes, don't be upset. I just didn't like them. And so with that in mind, I'm going to crack on, and there are only 4 books that I read that I think are bad enough to warrant me talking about them here. One of them, actually no, 2 of them. 2 of them are pretty controversial. 2 of them, maybe not so much. I haven't heard anyone else talk about them. So I'm going to start with the ones that are not really controversial, and then move on to the ones that I know other people have absolutely loved. That's how we do it. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is Love and Hate by Ryan Armstrong. I was sent this for review, which makes it worse. It's about a man living in wartime Germany. His brother is high up in the Nazi party, and he falls in love with a Jewish girl. And I tried very hard to be positive about this when I reviewed it, even though I gave it 2 stars. When realistically I possibly should have given it 1 star. Parts of it were offensive. There's a lot of random swearing and insults that don't really seem to add anything to the story except for trying to possibly push forward shock factor. The love story in this is clumsy at best, and I just didn't like it. The next book that I'm going to talk about is this one, Verge of Inari. This was another one. This is by, who is this by? Autumn Archer. This was another one that was sent to me for review. I felt so bad reading it because I just hated it. To be honest, a lot of it plays out like a really bad Facebook thread. You know, when someone's put something on there and they're not very happy about something, and then someone else replies going, "Oh, what's up, babe?" And then underneath that it's, "Oh, nothing, hun." "Oh, what? Well, tell me what's wrong, babe. Are you okay, babe? Everything all right, babe? Babe, 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 babe." Over and over and over again, every single sentence punctuated with it. It became extremely grating. The storyline is bizarre. The man in it, the lead character in it, Marcus, what's his name? Marcus McGrath, the lead sort of heartthrob in it, is very unbelievable as a character. He becomes obsessed with, what's her name, Lana. He becomes obsessed with Lana randomly, which is weird. There's moments in it that border on sexual assault for me, which, I mean, I just didn't get it. And I also, when I accepted it for review, had no idea what the cover would look like, and I mean, it just wasn't for me. Now the next book I'm going to talk about, I know a lot of people absolutely love, and if you're one of them, I'm really sorry, I really am, but it's Persepolis. This is a non-fiction graphic novel. It's about a woman's life in Iran, and it's a portrayal of her daily life in Iran and her eventual sort of exile and what she gets up to when she goes elsewhere and all that sort of thing. And I should have liked this. I should have really enjoyed it. I love finding out about what goes on in different countries. I like a true story of a woman who's sort of gone over adversity and gone on with her life. But I just found her author to be extremely unlikable. I found her draining to read. She was just such a miserable, negative person. And I understand that it isn't her job to be all chirpy and happy and make me smile. But some of the things that she does I would count as downright cruel and callous and irresponsible. And I really didn't like her, and therefore I didn't like the story, and I just wasn't into it. So if this is one of your favourite books, I'm glad for you, but I didn't enjoy it. And the last book that I read, I don't have the physical copy anymore because I gave it away because I just didn't enjoy it. And it is another one that has been a lot of people's favourite book. It was I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. Just in case you don't know what it looks like, and I don't have a copy anymore, and I don't have any fancy editing software where I can put the picture in here, I don't have a clue about any of that. So I'm just going to show you very crudely a picture from my phone. There we go, that's I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. This is about one woman's hunt for the Golden State Killer. She covers a lot of the crimes that took place over a period of time. Some of the crimes are some of the most horrific I've ever heard of. They're really terrible, and it's very scary. This did get into my mind, and I had a couple of nightmares while I was reading it, which is rare for a book to do. But this one really stuck with me and really got under my skin. So for that reason, it upped the star rating that I gave it. I think I gave it 3 out of 5. But I found the writing clumsy. It didn't go in depth enough for me. It sort of jumped back and forth. I felt a bit disorientated when reading it. I wasn't quite sure where we were in time, what was happening. And I had such high hopes for the book, having seen a lot of people giving it 5 out of 5 stars. And for me, it just fell flat, and it just wasn't what I was hoping it would be, and I didn't enjoy it. Like I say, I felt disorientated, it felt clumsy, it didn't feel correctly put together. Michelle unfortunately died whilst writing the book, and someone else finished it off. And I'm not sure if it was that, the contrast between the two writers just not really being very seamless and them not going together very well. It could have been, but overall, I didn't enjoy it, and I just didn't enjoy it. So let me know if you've read any of them, if you've loved them or hated them, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.